Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly read. This is for the first week of April. I hope all is well. And for those of you celebrating Easter, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Do keep in mind, guys, I do have an Easter sale. You'll see it up here on my description box below. It's only for 3 days, so you can check it out if you're interested. Let's go ahead and dive in and take a look. We're going to be covering your overlooking energy for the whole read first. And then we're going to get into a general read. We will get into career and finance, and then love to see what comes up and who's coming towards you. And then we'll close it out on what it is that you need to keep in mind. All right. But let's take a look at this card that is going to affect all of the reads that I'm going to do here today. Okay. So let's dive in, and we're going to take a deep dive into Leo. What's going on for Leo? What does Leo need to know most that wants to come through? That's going to be key. Okay. All right. That is it. What do we get here? Okay. Ooh, we've got shadow and we've got that Pluto energy. So very interesting. So this tells me that this is an opportunity to maybe that you're visiting the shadow side in your particular life at this moment, because this is focusing in on that of which is hidden. All right. You could be focusing in on mysticism as well. So that could be the case too. But I feel that there is, that Pluto energy. I feel that maybe that there has been some sort of revisiting of something of the past, or you're kind of diving into that shadow side a little bit, and in kind of overcoming something that might had maybe stood in the way from the past. So this is interesting. So, I'm going to get another card to kind of see what comes with it, but it's kind of like scorpionic energy because it's more or less like transformation, guys. So it's like it could be crossing boundaries. It could be power, your shadow work, karmic cycles of some sort. This could also indicate the repressed shadows that are coming to the surface, or it could be that a secret's coming to light. That could be the case as well. Man, I mean, Pluto is all the ruling planet is Scorpio, so I'm getting here like transformation. All right. Interesting. I also feel that there could be healing. There is a regeneration aspect to this. Let me pull a card on this and see what comes through. Give me another card here. What do we have going on for Leo? This is quite interesting. All right, let's take a look. Could have gone through a transformation. Yeah, you're igniting the exciting. I get growing success and abundance is coming through here. It's almost as if you've transformed and regenerated, and now you're kind of igniting the exciting. For some of you, you are finding your soul's purpose here, guys. All right, because there is a new chapter. There's some sort of life change that is taking place here. And that's what I'm getting. So it could be that that's what's happening for you at this particular moment. But I am getting a lot of that, with that shadow side there. I like it because it's telling me that there is some sort of magic in the healing of transformative power, and that igniting of the exciting is something that I like to see here. So very interesting. It is also about. It could also focus in on the what you've experienced, and now how you're handling it moving forward. Okay, so that could be the case as well. Let me get one more. So it's like you're growing for success, and then give me one more. What do we get? Limiting beliefs. You've overcome something, guys. You have overcome something. You are igniting the exciting, and you're growing in success because you've overcome some sort of way of thinking that had been impeding your progress. Hence, doing the shadow work and then having some sort of rewiring of in some sort of way. You're checking in with yourself, and you've been doing shadow work. You guys, congratulations! You've been really successful in this. And I couldn't be even more excited for you. Let's go ahead and put this aside. And then let's go ahead, because we know what it's about and what's coming through. And I like that regeneration aspect is coming out. Let's take a look at your general read and see what comes up for you and how that'll play out within that. Okay. All right, Leo, what's going on for Leo? Whoa. Whole deck kind of flipped over, like half the deck. What do we have? Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, you guys, this is gorgeous. All right, let's take a look. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have judgment is being made. So there's some sort of judgment, Phoenix rising. Exactly. Just like we talked about here, guys, lighting the exciting, right? This is a new chapter where your talent is going in your unique work and gifts is going to be exhibited. It needs to be shared and it needs to come out. Okay, whatever it is, you're growing success, and there's money coming through here as well. But I do get some sort of judgment in something. Now, this could have to do with the Six of Cups. Now, that Six of Cups talks about an opportunity to focus in on anything that could have been standing in the way, like it could have been memories, your sentimentality, looking at the past of memories and healing and the innocence back then, but knowing that you've crossed that bridge and you're able to let something go once and for all, like you don't have to carry it any longer. This is like that last load before this igniting the exciting, because now you have got the energy to grow the success and move forward and put something to an end. Okay. So I like this because this could have been responsibilities that were weighing you down so much. It could have been overburden, burnout, obligation, or struggles, or your sense of duty that you felt you had to do. But that was just generated from something of the past that may have kind of been impressioned upon you through perhaps family, caretakers, leaders, or something of the sort, society, and you have realized that you don't have to carry that burden any longer. All right, you are perhaps reflecting on, this is the Five of Cups, where you are looking back at a disappointment, of discontent, of mourning in some sort of way. I don't feel that, I think that you're in that in-between mode that you're already shifting. A lot of you are already there. Okay. Look at this. Balance, moderation. Okay. So this is embracing moderation. And for some of you that have been overworking or taking on more than you should, then this is a wake-up call for that. And this is a sense of balancing you, Sagittarius energy. But I feel that there's going to be obstacles, but you have to balance like the earth of the obstacles and then flying, as well. But I feel that you're having patience and you are focusing in on this inner calm after you have understood what disappointed you in the past, knowing that you're going to use these two cups wisely. As you move forward, there's a flower here that's blooming, which is really beautiful. So it tells me it's always darkest before the dawn. And then here it is to clarify that this is coming through. You are balancing out, things in your life and getting the clarity that you've always needed. Give me anything else. What else do I get? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So it could be that you are nurturing yourself through this process. And you are taking control of this. You are having compassion, warmth. You're very supportive, and you are being very intuitive. And it's kind of like a healing. It's a healer in some sort of way as well. All right. And then what else do I get? What is this? The Eight of Wands, movement. There is a fast change, guys. Once you look this straight in the eye in your shadow, you immediately, guys, you start igniting the excitement. It's kind of like you move into it, you balance out the emotions, you move into that healing and nurturing yourself phase, and then boom, here it comes. Movement, progress, sudden changes, and excitement, right? Igniting the exciting. It's already happening, okay? It's because the limiting beliefs that you were able to revisit, now you're able to transform this energy and use it wisely. So anything more than we need to know in your general read? What comes out? What else do we get for Leo? What comes through? Okay. And what is that? So we get the hangman that's in reverse. And that tells me that you have, this is some sort of sacrifice of a negative pattern that is necessary. All right. And you haven't, some of you haven't quite started that new beginning quite yet. Maybe that there has been distraction or being a little gullible or foolish at some moment. But this is you. I do get with the Six of Pentacles balancing things out. Okay. The Six of Pentacles is focusing in on generosity, support, getting material help, giving and receiving, and being in deep gratitude. So someone could be helping you, or you could be helping others, or you're looking at your domain on how you're going to balance things out. All right. Give me another card on the Six of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo coming through. What is that? What do we get? The Magician energy. Ooh, love it, guys. Love it. It's kind of like you had to take you had to see the lay of the land first, okay? What was important? What is important for equal give and take for life as you move forward? And it's the dawn is coming up, and now it's that balancing effect of that temperance energy that is coming in, that's you're taking in, and you are rising, and there is that match of lighting the exciting right here, and you're looking over your domain, and you know that the Queen of Pentacles, I feel that as above as below, she's really grounded and focusing on the earth, here, and this is an opportunity to let go of negative patterns and create the change that you want to see, right? And to overcome and to have this new beginning. So this zero, the Fool card jumps right into the Magician energy, Gemini energy. And I feel that this is manifesting what it is that you want. Is there anything that is important that you need to be aware of here? Anything more that is important for Leo in this spread here that's coming out for your general read? Your self-worth. Ooh, you guys, this is beautiful. Okay. Wow. I mean, this is focusing in on like, this is like an opportunity of emotions, of self-love. It's about love of life and no longer trying to prove your value to others who may not just see what you really see. You're relying on your inner knowledge in this process is what I get. So as you do so, I feel that this is like the universe is saying, I'm giving you a path. Come sit in my chair and let me show you the way. All right. It is about being in, kind of how you relate to the world, and how you define the word deserving, because deserving is something that you are. You're deserving of growing, of success. You are deserving of getting balance in your life and igniting the exciting and of this new movement, and letting go of the burdens of the past that are no longer yours to carry. You can let that go, get rid of negative patterns of some sort, and step into your self-worth is what I get. Okay. So this is, are you ready to allow yourself to receive what others may not? Because you are here. It's like you are here and in the love of the divine, and your energy, allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action just as much as doing. It's very important to be able to balance that out. And a part of that temperance is balancing that out, receiving and doing. And I think this is why you've got the generosity card of equal give and take. The Six of Pentacles is generosity, give, take, receiving, and giving. So it's a big theme that's coming out. So be ready to receive, because this is about being rewarded and receiving love. The divine is offering you a chair in their presence and wants to remind you of your self-worth, guys. Okay. Now, a lot of you already know this, but this is something that's coming through. So let's go ahead and dive into your career and finance and see how this plays out and what's going on for this particular week for Leo. Okay. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's take a look. Anything that wants to come out for Leo, give me 3 cards for Leo. Anything that's important for Leo that wants to come out. Anything that wants to come out for Leo. Okay, I'll take this one. Anything else? Anything else for Leo? And what else comes through? Okay. All right, so let's put this aside. I feel that you might be making a decision because I'm getting the judgment card is coming out. So remember, we got this previously. It's rising like the phoenix. That's part of your igniting the exciting. Okay. And if there is a card of self love, it is this card. Okay. Because the fountain does what? It feeds itself, right? Emotions of love. So I feel that you are replenishing yourself in love. You are focusing in on your emotional awakening here of realizing something, and you're focusing in on your intuition, your love, your creativity. You could be focusing on that, but that's giving yourself the love. And then I get the 9 of Pentacles. Man, see what happens when you do that, guys? And I told you, growing success is coming through, and you are. And it's amazing on how you see yourself. And when you rise above that and you see that, you recognize, she's looking right at. It's kind of like this ace of cups is looking right at her vision of what she wants. And you see how the bird is right there. I'm sorry, guys, I have to cover this, but you see how the bird is right there next to her, and she's looking in the same direction. Look at here. Now she sees herself and envisions herself, whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. She sees herself, the bird is coming towards her. And this is the bird is almost like telling her, this is where you're at. This is where you are coming. Be in deep gratitude for yourself and what you've learned. And this is, materially, kind of materially living a very good life. And there is even a rabbit that's just below her. Okay. And this is, lucky. She moves forward, but she doesn't hop on everything. She is careful of what she puts her energy, effort, and investment and time in. And she's got a whole world of lush greenery around her. She's living the most beautiful life. All right. So, wow. I mean, it's beautiful energy. So it's like when you love yourself, you're making a decision that this is what I want for myself. Okay. Anything more that comes through in terms of, it's kind of like, give me more on this 9 of cups. Excuse me, 9 of pentacles. What's more the 9 of pentacles? Okay. Inspiration. Wow. Okay. So what do we get? So with the 9 of pentacles, I'm getting here that there's new inspiration and creation. You've got new inspiration within something. You get Aquarius energy of the star. Some of you could be stepping out and being a star in some sort of way. Okay. So I feel that with this Aquarius energy, this is a renewal. You're stepping out in your renewal, your healing, your contentment with where you're at. And I do get the King of Cups, having authority over your emotions. All right. And you are focusing in on the dawn. On the dusk here, as the sun, goes down here, and you know that the dawn is right before you here coming out. So I feel that this is the sun card. It's new vitality, the sun, the star, and having authority over your emotions. Give me a little bit more in terms of the situation. I'm curious to see what wants to come out in terms of career and finance. So you've got new vitality in terms of the work that you're doing. Now you're balancing out your emotions, and you have healed. And I feel that you've ended a tough cycle. You've ended some sort of tough cycle. Okay. But I feel a lot of you might have an opportunity at work, because there is that ace of cups. So you're making a decision on how you want to move forward. What is this judgment on? Luck is on your side. Exactly. You're making a decision, and I feel that this is a decision at work. Conclusions are within reach. And give me one on the Ace of Cups. What do we get for that? What do we get? Emotions are running high. And I think that's why you're balancing your emotions at this moment. There's a lot going on for you here right now, Leo, okay? There's a lot going on. And you're being asked to kind of, what you can't control, to surrender to the divine, all right? Anything more we need to know about your finances and career that want to come through? What do we get on this new opportunity that's here? Getting rid of vanity, putting that to an end, and no longer being the victim. Wow, guys, that is powerful. And being in the creation at this moment. So, in this new opportunity, there's no room for vanity that's coming through here. So, I get, with that blue is that's that throat chakra coming through. So, I feel that there's no room for that any longer, or, whatever the case may be. But it is that you need to, it's like you don't need bigger, you don't need better or bigger. It's like you're already okay now. It's like it's about being in gratitude for what you have with the Nine of Pentacles, rather than looking outside yourself for validation. You have enough, you are enough, and you'll always be more than enough. All right. So, this old way of thinking that you put to an end, that had to do with a limiting belief, right, that was impeding yourself, you had to check in and put that to rest. I feel you put that to rest. Maybe it was something that you had experienced as a child of some sort, and maybe that you've experienced in your family, perhaps even a father figure or something of the sort. But I feel that you're putting that negativity to an end, and you are growing away from limiting relationships, and this is focusing in on a transformation of faith. You are no longer like it's holding on into being a victim in matters of the heart, because this is the green, and that's the that's the heart chakra. And so I feel that you are not the victim, and that you are moving beyond that. It's like you are this, it's like you can achieve what you want, and ask if you're trying to create something before you're ready to do so. So go through this process of what you need to plant the seeds. Maybe you're still see the dragons around you, and yet you want to plant something here. Take its time. Let it kind of move its course, as is what this talks about. All right. To move forward, you have to make an honest assessment of your situation. How are your actions connected to your inability to create, breakthroughs? Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? That's what this talks about. So, you're ready to make new choices in your work and your finances to grow, and that's what's coming into play. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm getting, guys. Anything more that is going to be key for you? Anything more? What do we get? Leadership. It's time to take leadership in your environment of your heart. And I think a lot of you are doing that. And that's why you got the King of Cups. Authority over your emotions is darkest before the dawn. Some of you might be in between this stage, but I will tell you, you're at the end of a tough cycle, and you're moving on from this. So let's go ahead and take a look at your love life and see what comes through on that. What is important in terms of love? Let's use a different deck. Let's use a different deck for Leo. What is coming through in terms of love for Leo? What do we get? What do we get? Okay, and what do we get? Okay, wow, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Daughter of Cups. So this is it's kind of like the Page of Cups coming through here. So I feel that there is a new creation, your innocence of your inner child and naivety. Something about that's coming through. Why is this important? You got the Six of Wands in reverse. So interesting, in your love life, this is like lack of achievement in your love life, or maybe that there was some sort of fall from grace in terms of a connection, and what you're doing is balancing things out with the Temperance energy. You're balancing things out and birthing something new, Sagittarius energy, and you are making the decision at this moment to do that. Okay, you could be at a stalemate. You could be, stuck in the middle of something, but we're going to find out what that is. But I feel that there is maybe some sort of naivety, but you're balancing it out, and you're in the process of a transition. Interesting. Let's take a look at anything more that comes through. Give us more on this. Why is the Six of Wands in reverse? What do we get? Because it wants you to put something to an end. Interesting, guys. I'm glad this came out in the reverse. The Six of Wands, let's revisit this, is a lack of achievement or lack of recognition or fall from grace in some sort of way. Now, you might feel that, in your passions, right? But what I do get is that something needs to come to an end, the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is all about your, responsibility, struggles. Something was becoming a burden and it was becoming very, very heavy. And then what else do I get? The Six of Cups. And this talks about that more of, that innocence, nostalgia, memories of the past. This wants you to X out just what we talked about here. This is Xing out lack of achievement, lack of recognition, and fall from grace that may have happened a long time ago, because right now you're and this is memories that could have came from your family roots. All right. Because you're being asked to balance that out. Okay. So why balance that out in love? And I get what is this? Nine of Swords in reverse. You're no longer stuck in obsession, anxiety, or despair. It's flipped around. Yes, this is focusing in on, your mental health. You're finding the help that you need. You're learning to overcome something through healing. This could indicate mental health issues that are coming, that are balanced out now, that maybe have happened since birth of some sort of way, but you're balancing it out. And this could also talk about recovery, recovery from this. Okay. Anything more? And I get the Father of Cups. Here we go again, guys, with the having authority over your emotions. So this is what the biggest part that's happening right now, affecting your love life, is you are really focusing in on authority of your emotions. So you're able to kind of strengthen those and get rid of that limiting belief of the past. Is what I'm getting. So the Father of Cups is the King of Cups, having authority over your emotions. And then what else? And then the Father of Swords could be regarding a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is the King of Swords. And this, to me, is that you're balancing out your emotions. You're balancing out your mind, and that's helping you balance out your emotions. And that's why we got this in reverse, because you're getting some sort of help with this to balance it out. And this is of intellect and this is of emotions. So the mind and the heart are being balanced out. Fantastic, guys. Okay. Wow. And it gets to some sort of stability with the Four of Pentacles. Now, I feel that in your love life, you have a decision to make. Now, this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, a decision for a completion. Okay. The World card, a successful completion. Whatever it is, you guys, you've overcome it. You guys, some of you are still doing it. Some of you have recognized the situation and are getting the help in doing that. We all have something that we could work on, right? But whatever this is for you, it's a successful completion with the World card straight up, okay? So this tells me that there has been a completion of fulfillment, and now there is a sense of belonging, all right? It's kind of like where you belong. And look at this, the 10 of Cups. Man, look at this, guys. You're making a decision to focus on that 10 of Cups. Happiness, alignment, domestic harmony, security, and fulfillment. This is what you were looking for. And when you have this in yourself, guys, especially in loving you, everything shifts, okay? Wow, especially after overcoming some sort of heartbreak of some sort. Give me more about love for Leo that wants to reveal itself. What do we get? Okay, affection, flow, don't force anything, okay? Maybe in the past you were unappreciative, all right? And maybe that, let's take a look. There's been, maybe that you weren't seen eye to eye within a situation in love, but it wants you to focus in on being affectionate and go with the flow and things, all right? Stay away from those who don't appreciate you. There's no longer this taking advantage of type thing, right? If you've hit a brick wall, then, and maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, at this particular moment, only because there could be rose-colored glasses. Someone's seen something, someone was not keeping up with their promises, and there was maybe illusions of what you wanted something to be, but the other person couldn't give you, or vice versa. You guys know what that is for you, okay? So any sort of advice in your love out there, what do we get? Trickery. There was some trickery in that process. You may have experienced that, guys, okay? You may have experienced that. So someone was maybe saying something to try to coerce you into something differently, especially in matters of the heart in love, okay? So that's what I'm getting. Let's take a look at who's coming towards you. This spread didn't relate to some of you here, or let's just take a look for who's coming toward you. Anyone new that's coming towards you. What do we get? The Magician energy, got Gemini energy, got Virgo energy, another major arcana. Oh my gosh, you got 3 major arcana coming through, guys. All right. Woo! Okay. And give me another card on these. What do we get? Okay. So let's get a little bit more. What do we get? And here. All right. So what I'm getting here is who's coming towards you could be a Gemini energy. Someone's could be manifesting you as well. This is someone that is manifesting and inspired, and this is about using their logic and their intellect and their power to be able to move forward. They're letting go of trying to control something. So they are focused on balancing themselves out and looking at what it is that they want to create. So it could be doing with a Gemini. I do get Virgo energy. So this is maybe they were taking some time to go within. So if you're not hearing from, this could be someone that, maybe you're not in communication at this moment. All right. I feel that this person has gone within to see the light in themselves. And then I do get the Hangman in reverse, which tells me that they're overcoming some sort of negative pattern of the sort. And maybe that it has to be that they're focusing in on work. They're not making room for love. And they are, in order to keep connections alive, that's what they're going to need to do. Anything more about the person coming towards you? What do we get? Your wish coming true. I felt that from the Magician energy, that they see you as being the light. They feel that you're maybe focusing in on yourself right now, and that you are focusing in on your work. And so you kind of not being as social as previously that you were. But I do get that I feel that what's happening here is they see you as a wish coming true. And you don't want, you don't actually put up with any sort of sneaky lies or betrayal of any sort. And, and that you're focusing in on your artistic endeavors in some sort of way. Anything more as it pertains to love that wants to come through? What is it that we get? Anything more? What do we get? The person coming towards you is let's just take a look. Okay. I think they're stepping outside their comfort zone, right? They're stepping outside their comfort zone. Maybe that they were holding you. I think this new person coming towards you, there could be an offer that's coming through. All right. And maybe that you feel connected, like in some sort of contract. You could be doing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be coming through. That could be an offer. And anything more. What else do I get? Expectations, self-worth. So I feel that it could be an air sign, and they're strong in their self-worth, I feel, and they're going through some sort of rebirth. And that's what maybe they've been secluded for quite some time, and now they're coming out. I feel this might be someone that you know. Anything more that Leo would need to know about the person coming towards them? All right. They were confused before, and now they're experiencing growth in matters of the heart, but they did have to go into some sort of isolation. And now it's about moving forward on faith. They're trying to get the faith to move forward, to come forward, is what I'm getting. They're trying to get the faith in order to move forward. Anything else that might seem to want to come through in terms of the person coming towards you? They are gonna try to be helpful with you, and that's gonna help to create some romance. And because they want to come forth, but they want you to be ready. So I feel they're going to be around you. That's going to be like a helpful person around you that wants to kind of move forward with romance. And if you're asking yourself whether you're ready or not, it says you are ready. Okay. So for some of you, you really are ready here. Okay. So I feel that for some of you, it could be bittersweet and you want to come together with someone, but this new person coming through, I just feel that anything more? I just feel that you are, that you're being asked to take your time. Don't rush things. And if someone comes back from the past, I'm just getting, guys, I'm getting unlikely. I get something of unlikely it's coming through. Okay. So you're supposed to focus on your financial discipline at this moment. All right. And make some changes around that, because that's what's going to be key, and still focusing on self-love. So that's what I'm getting, guys. That's what I'm getting. If there's any final advice for you that's going to be key, you've got, I think that you are focusing in on making lemonade out of lemons, and you are pushing forward with confidence right now, and you're focused, quite frankly, on your abundance. This is what I'm getting, guys. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. And if you are, I feel that there is someone that's coming towards you, but someone from the past, I think you're going to kind of have to watch out for, because I'm getting, yeah, you've learned something here. And I feel that someone that's coming towards you could be an earth sign. They could have air in their chart as well. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.